Hello everyone, welcome to my review on 7 Days to Die. Developed and published by the Fun Pimps, this game brings you an open world survival, Minecraft-like building, zombie game. It's been in alpha stage since 2013, and is still getting regular updates. With the publishing of this video, it will be in alpha stage 19. This is a great game and I'm very excited for the full release in 2042. This game gives you the Minecraft-like freedom of letting you build wherever you choose and wait for the endless swarm of horrifyingness every 7 days. You will see different characters I've created for my main character, and one world where I could spawn all the items in so you can see what certain things look like. By the end of this review, I hope it will determine if this game is worth buying for you. And before we begin, welcome to Zombie Slaying. And the death of a lot of chickens. So many chickens. What, a man's gotta eat? When you start this bad boy up, you'll have the option for new game, continue game, or join a game. Join a game is for online. We'll be starting with new game. You can name the world that you choose, like if you do it for single player, and you could choose the basic map, or you could do a new random world where everything is generated differently than the main spot. You could really change the way that this could be played. You can just have your friends invited, or you can have online players join. You can choose the experience generated, how the zombies are going to come at you, and you could even change the 7 days to every single day that the zombies will invade you, where you are going to be, to every night, 30 days, you could even turn that off. When you start this, you'll be hit with a decent loading screen the first time you do this. We're going to skip that, and you're going to spawn into a random spot on the map. In the beginning, you will be given like a set of small tutorial quests, which you can follow, you don't have to. You will also have a menu for tips that will explain everything to you. For single play, you should not spawn next to a zombie. You will be able to go around and search pretty much everything. Almost everything that you see in here, you'll be able to search and take items from. Everything that you see, from the trees, the house, even the ground, you could break down with tools that you'll get later on. You can use the basic tools that you get. It will take you a while. But everything that you see will be able to be broken down into materials. You'll be able to see a lot of things that you'll be able to do on hand, and when you start getting to workbenches, then I'll show you like those items that you can make. You can make a lot of weapons. You could farm. There's just an abundance of items that you can make to craft different materials. It's a very high volume. But now what? Where are you supposed to go? This map is absolutely gigantic, and you're only going to see everything for where you visit, where you go and explore. You are basically just to survive. There is no main storyline as of this moment. There are mods that you could download that could provide you a storyline, but your entire objective is to survive as long as you can. In the early stages of the game, you're just going to have like this wooden club to defend yourself from, and the game has a lot of noises that go on in the background that you'll develop a paranoia to look around to see if more are coming at you. Into the regards with inventory, you could have like 2,000 stone on you and you won't get over encumbered. It's by available tab rather than weight. In the early stages, you are going to be doing a lot of tree chopping. The game does have a sound system where that the more noise that you make, if you crouch, you can see how much noise that you're making. When it hits 100, you are no longer being silent, and the zombies that are around the area will come towards you. If they're really far away, they're not coming near you, but if they are close, they are. There are different variations of zombies that will come at you, which I will show. Not all of them, but I am going to show a good amount. When you finally do level in this game after crafting and slaying zombies, you will have a large skill tree that you'll be able to see where you're definitely developing a unique character. Not every level at this moment in this stage of the game, you will get 5 skill points. After this level, it should be 1 skill point per each, but you could put in Perception, Strength, Fortitude, Agility, Intelligence, and you'll be able to see perk books where if you find these books, you will get that attribute that will help you within the game. You could really develop on how you want to make your character. If you're more interested in crafting or taking bats and swinging at the heads of zombies, it's all up to you. This doesn't happen often, but a good amount of the zombies just get stuck within the game. This is the only glitch, if you even want to call it a glitch, that I've experienced. Everything else is well put together. I haven't really experienced that many, but some of them are just a little silly, as you can see here. It's best that when it does get dark and when it becomes nighttime to get the hell inside. Because when it does become nighttime, the zombies do get more powerful. They'll start to sprint. If you don't take it off, their eyes will glow red or orange, and you'll see the difference, and you want to be inside when you hear this noise. The world is huge and is broken up into sections of like desert region, a hotter region, snow region, forest, and there are multiple ways to get around outside of running. And I've never seen a game that you could be over-encumbered, have a concussion, develop a zombie disease, have a broken arm, and have a sprained ankle, while successfully riding a bike with green shoes. There are 2 options that you could do. You could build your own base, or you could go into a house and try and make it your own. Each block could be upgraded even further with either more wood, metal, or concrete. You won't have access to some of the things until later, but it would be entirely up to you what you would like to do. Just because it's not on the 7th day does not mean that you will not get invaded by other things that are around in this map. I've experienced a couple animals that will invade you just like this loveliness. When you are level 2, you don't want to be fighting a zombie bear with a wooden club. But I love the option. I love that this game doesn't tell you how to play rather than give you a select of options that you can do. Like taking over this house like I did on one of my main characters. And that doesn't mean that you can't build your own base. It's just going to take a lot longer, in my opinion. In the beginning stages when you just have wooden tools, as you level you'll be able to get and craft better materials and tools. You could find all the better tools on the map when you explore different areas. Exploration is going to be at the high point in this game, right next to crafting. Within this, there are a very small amount of friendly NPCs. They're going to be at the traders. Each trader will also provide you different items that you could buy that the others will not have.
If you are here to buy, I've got the best selection of medicine in the wasteland.
They are also voice acted. The currency in the game will be the casino coins, and you can obtain them by finding them in the world, selling items to them, or accepting the quests that they will provide to you. It will be under jobs, and it could be just grabbing an item, clearing out an entire zombie horde, or digging.
You looking to earn some dukes? I got jobs for some. Oh, I would kiss you, but, you know, apocalypse hygiene and all.
To re-highlight, I really can't stress how gigantic this map is. You really can explore everything that you could see. Every single home that you see, you'll be able to jump into. The map is vast and filled with a lot. You could explore this for like 20 hours and still find new things. Buildings that you do tear through, like if you loot the entire like house or even go through like a hospital, will eventually they'll spawn back. You can mark things on the map where you could type in like whatever you want, if it's your home base, one of the traders that you found. Just to quickly go over multiplayer before I show you what happens after the 7 days. Within multiplayer, there are Steam achievements that you will earn if you kill other players. If you do PvP, you will get sniped in the head while making a bone knife. That has been my experience. I have done this on 2 different maps. PvE, everyone's pretty cool. Typical. As most survival games, everybody tries to save each other. That was my experience. I do recommend, just even outside of the review, if you could do this with one other person or even 2 or 3 people on a single player map, because gathering materials for several hours by yourself definitely could get a little boring. Like if you were in Discord or like in a chat with somebody while you're doing all that, that would be awesome. That would be perfect, because it does take a little bit to get the materials and build the base. But when you get your base done, which you can see, this concrete base I built here, I spawned this in. By no means you'll be able to do this by day 5. But while I go over the pros and cons, you're going to see a medium invasion that will happen after the 7th day. I turned it on for the 5th day for this, so you could experience that. And let's begin with the pros. Large map to explore. Devs update the game very often. A vast amount of crafting weapons, armor, base building materials, and food. You can upgrade almost everything. You can literally build anywhere on this map like in Minecraft. Large quantity of different zombies and creatures to fight. The music soundtrack is very good. Almost everything can be broken down into materials. The toolbar on the bottom is easy to use to swap weapons and tools. There are airdrop care packages that drop random items, and all driving land vehicles is easy to use. And now it is time for the cons. Outdated graphics. I personally got past the graphics quickly, but for some it will be a bother. Certain items actually take 20 minutes to craft. Flying the gyrocopter of death is not easy to use. Could just be me, but you'll see in a few moments. That's it for the cons. I do believe at the point that the game is at, I believe everything is put well together. I have no other issue with the game at all. Everything else is great. Overall, this is a great game that can be enjoyed by any survival player. I believe I covered a lot for you to get the gist of 7 Days to Die. This has to be the greatest alpha game I've played, hands down. I'm excited for what they plan on doing for the beta and for the full release of the game, because there already is a lot to do in this now. It would help me out a lot if you liked the video, if you enjoyed this, and also subscribe to see the future videos. I hope this video helped you determine if 7 Days to Die is worth buying and playing for you. Enjoy watching me fail flying the Death Chopper. See you next time.